Good morning. So today we're at Coombe, where great things happen. Just have a look at that sky. Owen's up there, first part of the day, so we're going to get going. But what have I got today? Getting ready for the dragon race after the X Lakes. And I got myself a Kortel. It's a Sak 2, which goes with the Kortel Kruyer 2 harness. And the main benefit is really tiny. Have a look. A very nice backpack. I really like this. This is super plush for a lightweight backpack. It's incredible. You've got really good straps, big waist strap, zip pockets on the sides. You've got a pocket here which is a zip one for your money and valuables, mesh pockets, straps for your sticks, and very good way of pulling the weight in. So you can compress the bag, and you got a very clever little helmet holder on the top. I've got a lightweight Phi Tenor Light in here. It's a lightweight wing, but with my reserve it leaves quite a bit of volume here to pack Volbiv stuff. So I certainly feel I've got enough space for a Volbiv light, like an Alp strip, but let's see what it's like in the air. This is pretty much as light as you can get. We've got the Kruyer here, which is like a string harness, and it's got an airbag to give you your certified protection on the back. It's a reversible airbag. You got to be quite careful when you pack an airbag like this that you don't block off the air intake. You'll see in there there's a little valve there that lets the air spill into this back area, so you mustn't block that off. So it's got a clever little return bag here that clips up to the top that stops the weight filling in there. So already you see the problem. Andy's brought the keys, and so they're gonna have to go in a jacket pocket because there's no pockets to put things in. I put my instrument up on the riser. I've got a sort of patch I can put an instrument on the front like a phone. But you can see getting into it was a little bit of a faff. It's not something you can do particularly fast. There's lots of strings, and you're going to make sure that you step through correctly. Hey, it's comfortable enough in the air. You've got to lift your knees up and then push your knees out to the side to get that airbag to fill up. But I think it looked like it was filling up alright. It's comfortable enough in the air. I mean, it's nowhere near like a pod. But let's see. Let me see how long I can stay up in the air for and what it's like when you're flying at proper altitude, what it feels like. It's a little bit uncomfortable on the ground. It's cutting into my shoulders a bit, but that's the setup that's needed to make it comfortable in the air. This is where the advantage of this setup comes. When it's light and you slope landed and you just want to bunch, and you're holding sort of 3 kilos in this hand, and there's not much weight on my body, so kind of getting up fast back up the slope becomes a lot more fun to just zip up and launch again. So this sort of setup, there are pros and cons, and you have to have a need for the lightweight, because you definitely are losing a lot of comfort in the air and just efficiency. I really feel like I'm dropping out. I'm battling to stay up with guys that I'm normally staying up with, and I think it has to do with the amount of drag with my upright position and the big bag. The drag definitely kills your sink rate, or gives you a high sink rate. Well, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So that's good. I'm feeling quite comfortable. It does kind of roll around quite a bit, and I'm feeling like I keep on having to stop myself, trying to push myself back. It's forcing me to sit more upright than I'm used to, but yeah, that's to be expected, you know. It's an upright harness, so I'm having to kind of like get used to sitting right up. But no, in this position it's pretty comfortable. I can feel what the wing's doing, but there's quite a lot of it's quite wobbly. That's all right. Honestly, guys, if you're looking for ultralight, like you're going to be doing some mountaineering expedition and you're going to walk up and you want to have your kit as light as possible for the glide down, this is cool. It's comfortable enough. You can control the glider, you can get into the harness. You need to use your thumbs a little bit to get in, and if you keep your legs open wide, the airbag will fill up. If you close your legs, the airbag doesn't fill up. For incredibly lightweight, it does that well with a really nice backpack. For hike and fly racing, look, I think if you're going to be doing a course where the weather's bad and you're going to be basically doing a lot of walking and just short flights down to the valley to pack up and then walk again, then sure, this is a fantastic option because you're not expecting to do lots of flying. As soon as the flying switches on though, and you're expecting to have decent flying, I'm finding I'm not getting that feeling of the love in the air. I'm not getting that connection with the air because I'm compromised in my harness, and I'm feeling like I'm just kind of like balanced there and wobbling around a little bit and just not getting that power and also the confidence on going out and bar, feeling like that connection with the wing. So it depends on the application. If you're doing hike and fly racing on a long course where you think the flying is important, then I would go for something with a bit more comfort and a bit more of a pod style. If it's just quick hops, quick flights down, speed running, speed pack, run up, fly down to the valley, does a good job. It's comfortable enough, it's easy enough to get into. The backpack is superb, and the total weight of your pack comes down a lot, so it makes it very compact and light.